Hey everyone, welcome back to the Easy VC Brief, your weekly espresso shot of venture capital news. This is episode number 5. I'm Max von Polnitz, managing director at Ajinomoto Group Ventures, where I run a $100 million fund focused on supply chain and deep tech. Every Thursday, I break down 3 VC stories you can actually use, no jargon, no fluff. First up, Boston Dynamics and Google DeepMind just announced a major partnership at CES 2026. That's the Consumer Electronics Show in Vegas. And this one actually matters. They're integrating Google's Gemini robotics AI models into Boston Dynamics' Atlas humanoid robot. Now, here's why this is significant. Atlas can already do backflips and move with incredible athleticism. But until now, it's been essentially running on pre programmed routines. What Atlas couldn't do was understand its environment, make real time decisions, or manipulate unfamiliar objects with any kind of intelligence. That's where DeepMind's Gemini robotics team comes in. These are visual language action models that can help robots actually perceive their surroundings, reason through problems, and adapt to new situations. Think of it as giving Atlas the brain to match its already impressive body. And this isn't just a research project. The first deployment is happening this year in Hyundai's factory in Savannah, Georgia. Hyundai actually owns Boston Dynamics. They're targeting parts sequencing tasks initially, with plans to expand to component assembly by 2030. This directly validates what I predicted in my 2026 Outlook episode about humanoid robots hitting the factory floor. We're seeing industrial scale robotics make the leap from fixed automation to adaptive AI powered systems. Boston Dynamics is taking the right approach here. Focus on manufacturing environments first, where you can collect real world data, build safety protocols, and prove the economics before even thinking about consumer applications. The partnership also makes strategic sense. DeepMind brings frontier AI capabilities and recently hired Boston Dynamics' former CTO. They're positioned to create what could become the operating system for industrial humanoid robots. Second story. As mentioned earlier, CES is happening in Vegas this week. And unfortunately, I'm not there, as you can probably tell. But one innovation caught my eye: Camingo, an e-bike converter that won a CES Innovation Award. Here's what makes it interesting. This thing weighs just 2 kilograms, about 5 pounds, and delivers 750 watts of peak power. You can install it on any standard bicycle in about 3 minutes, then take it on and off in 10 seconds for daily use. It's essentially 3 components: a handlebar controller, a battery that fits in your water bottle cage, and a friction drive or motor that clips onto your rear wheel. The team behind it includes ex-engineers from BYD, the electronic vehicle business, and Huawei, and they've thought through the details. The motor uses pressure adaptive technology to optimize tire wear. The battery is 266 watt hours with automotive grand cells and magnetic fast charging. And my cat has made an appearance. They claim up to 90 kilometers of range. The real world is probably closer to 30 kilometers. What does this matter? Why does this matter from a VC perspective? It's a great example of the modular hardware trend we're seeing. Take existing infrastructure, in this case, millions of regular bikes, and add intelligence and power. The market validation is strong, the team has relevant experience, and the price point makes it accessible for urban commuters. Not revolutionary, but smart product design solving a clear pain point. That's often where good returns come from. And now our third story. Switching gears a little bit. Antler, the early stage VC founded out of Asia, just closed $510 million across 2 new funds, with half allocated specifically to US founders. They're also expanding with a new San Francisco residency program. For those who don't know Antler, they run a different model than traditional VCs. They operate company building programs, essentially residencies where they can help founders from day zero. They provide initial capital, facilitate co-founder matching, and offer hands-on support to get from idea to validated startup. Then they invest at seed stage and have follow-on capability through their Elevate fund. I actually knew Antler over 10 years ago, back when I was an entrepreneur building Nosh in Singapore. They were driving a ton of the early stage activity in Southeast Asia, running these cohort programs where technical founders could meet business co-founders and build companies together. I loved that founder matching approach, and it was pretty innovative for the region at the time. Their track record is getting interesting. They've backed over 1,800 companies now, with two recent unicorns, Arello in eSIM technology and Lovable, which just hit a $6.6 billion valuation for their AI-powered coding platform. The 510 million raise and US expansion signals Antler sees opportunity in the current market. That being said, the model does have limitations. It's hard to scale true company building support across geographies and sectors. But for founders who need more than just a check, especially first time founders or technical people looking for business co founders, Antler provides real infrastructure that traditional pre seed funds don't. Okay, quick recap. Boston Dynamics and DeepMind are bringing AI to industrial robots, validating the humanoid manufacturing thesis I'd originally mentioned. Camingo is turning regular bikes electric with smart hardware design and launching at CES in Vegas. And Antler, the pre-seed VC, is doubling down with $500 million to back founders from day zero. That's it for this week's Easy VC Brief. If you attended CES or are still in Vegas, give me a shout and share any unique innovations or companies that you might have discovered. Until next week, I'll see you. And remember, keep building.